Yo, I have all kinds of people reaching out and people
Grab
hitting
your
me up
weed.
for
Grab your weed, because you're now tuned in to the TRBRC podcast.
so good morning. How are you guys doing today? YMF DM3?
What's up?
It's good seeing you guys. Good being back with you guys today. It's been a minute.
Y'all been busy doing things.
Good. Good to hear. Same here. How about you, YMF? I know you've been grinding. Oh, shit. Oh, happy birthday. Team Smoke, Team Smoke. Salute Ant in the chat. Oh, Ant said to tell both of you hello. My apologies. DM3 was like, yo, tell DM3. Said, what's up, man?
Tell them what's up, North Carolina building.
In my best Ant voice. I can read it. Math Hoffa versus West Coast South Central. Math, it's Math Hoffa versus West Coast South Central legend JAG. Math Hoffa calls JAG a nobody, and JAG says, put his career up. Put your career up. What's going on, guys? What are your thoughts?
My thing is, I'm sick and tired of battle rappers acting like they like the king of the mountain or something. Like everything got to go through them. Like only what they do is irrelevant. It's like you have people like Jag, who has done a lot in this industry, in and outside of battle rap, and they want to act like, he doesn't exist, or they try to dismiss, his accolades and things like that. That's just getting, to me, that's getting ridiculous. And fans need to stop, co-signing stuff like that.
YMF? Actually, I'm indifferent on this one as of now, just because this is a whole new, you know what I'm saying? I have not had a chance to review this topic myself personally, and I apologize to everybody, but I'd like to hear a little bit more before I weigh in. Yes. Right. Yeah, I am. Hold on. There's no sound. Yep. They're saying there's no sound. Yep. There's absolutely no sound. Hold on. Oh wait. Nope. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. J
I got
Moon
it.
said that there was no sound.
All right, y'all. My bad.
My bad.
Yeah,
Needed to.
they can hear me. No, they can hear me now. They can hear me now. They can hear me now. See, that's the issues. That's the issues, man. Whenever I don't be doing it, like my mic be. All right,
All right.
let's start this over. All right, this is the voice of the culture. This YMF with May Lang and DM3 Entertainment. As you can see, the topic below, May already broke it down. So this is how I feel about this whole thing. This is my thoughts on it, man. You know, this is a battle rap, a legend in battle rap that's coming back to battle rap after a decade and a half away, coming back against one of the most talked about top bloggers in the battle rap culture right now. And as y'all can guess, the battle rap legend is JAG, and the battle rap blogger, top blogger, is Math Hoffa. And I know some of you guys gonna be like, how you gonna call Jag a battle rap legend? How you gonna call Jag a battle rap legend? How you not calling Math Hoffa a battle rap legend? Well, simple is just the fact that Jag resume in battle rap is much more legendary than Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa, anytime you ever see in any of his battles that people pay attention to, always had controversy next to it. Disaster, dose. That's the way he got his name, through controversy. He never really got his name up off battle rap. Let's be honest here. Jag, now he got his name up off battle rap. That's how he was able to get a deal with the industry. Just like his old head, or you know, his OG Cassidy. That's how he got his deal in the industry. through battle rap, through killing niggas, showing that you have a greater your art of rhyming is greater than the other person, and that's how you was able to get your deal. That's putting your career up on the line. You know what I'm saying? Putting your career up and rapping it out, and that's how you was able to get your deal. And that's how he came through the game. So that's what makes him a more of a legendary figure than Math Hoffa. And this is not my opinion. This is just facts. If you follow the real battle rap culture, because that's what it is. Battle rap culture is showcasing the best against the best, and it's usually if you lose, your career is over. So obviously, Jag couldn't have lost, and that's how he was able to get a deal. So this is significant.
I love it.
This is significant. This is a significant battle, and I want to see it. I feel like Jag, he's much more superior than Math Hoffa, not only with his credentials, but also just with his art of rhyming. He is much superior. He is much more superior. His flow. Math Hoffa has no flow. If anybody wants to sit here and try to tell me Math Hoffa got a flow, he really don't. Math Hoffa kind of jock other people's swag a little bit, in my opinion, when he start trying to rap. Like, I can't, when they say, if I hear anybody rap, I can't find anybody that took any influence from Math Hoffa. When I hear Math Hoffa rap, I could tell he took influence from plenty of people, Jag, notably, and even Cassidy. So he's even taking things and taking schematics and taking traits from the guy that he's trying to battle right now. So I just see everything in favor of Jag. Jag got better bars. Jag got better flow, and that's all you really need to beat this guy. And plus, Math Hoffa can out-bully Jag, because Jag is probably, I think, a foot or two taller than him. I don't know. I'm just assuming Jag a big nigga. I know Math is a big nigga too, but I'm just assuming, like, Math Hoffa ain't gonna be able to get that bully shit off. Especially since he got slumped by Disaster. And Disaster probably the biggest pussy over on the West Coast, to be honest. I'm not saying Disaster pussy, but I'm saying, like, compared to Jag, he's definitely more pussy than him. So
yeah, I understand what you're saying, YMF. You know, you're saying that Jag got more street credentials. He more solidified out there in them streets.
exactly.
But you definitely right too. The fact that people have to realize that Math Hoffa is only known for punching people in the face. That's what he's known for as a battle rapper. No one really says, "Oh, he got bars. Oh, he a lyrical giant." No, he's a bully and he likes to punch people in the face, or he's been punched in the face. That's how he's popular, you know. So the thing is, I'm glad that this thing, like you said, is going on in a small room, because you're going to be able to pay attention to the lyrics and pay attention to what's being said, and not being influenced by a crazy crowd, either booing or cheering for stuff that's not fire, you know, aka gassing up Math Hoffa. So I think that's a good thing that Jag is set up in this type of venue. And then last thing though, I would say definitely lyrically Jag will kill him. I've heard Jag spit freestyles. I've heard Jag with his music. You know, these battle rappers got to start realizing that even if you make a song or you battle rap, you still a rapper, you still an MC, you still be able to put words together, and that's what should count. They should stop with this foolishness about, oh, he's industry or he's a celebrity. That don't mean nothing. Just get on the stage and let me hear what you spit.
Yeah, in order to be the best, you got to put in the work. You got to pay them dues. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be all mouth and controversy. You gotta put your money where your mouth is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see the return of Jag, and I believe it's going to be a slaughter from what it sounds like.
Hey May, I'm not telling you, or I'm not asking you to go along with our pick, because you could go with Math.
I've been in the industry for 28 plus years. Okay. I have my own artists. I know what I look for and what I see, you know what I'm saying? And what I expect. I don't have any negativity attached to my name, my brand, or anything that I'm involved in. You know what I'm saying? So just off of that, you know what I'm saying? You have to put in the work. 28 and a half years I've been busting my ass. Shit's barely popping off for me. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to me and expect me to think that because you have some hot bars that you're the only battle rapper in the world. There's other artists out there and that have done the work and are willing to do the work to get to where they need to be.
Definitely.
So like with Math Hoffa, I will give Math Hoffa this. Even though I thought it was a cornball move, his showcase on the RBE social distancing battle with Disaster. No, he was on 40 Cal side. So 40 Cal versus Disaster. He had a guest verse on 40 Cal's round, and it was dope. Some of the things he was saying was dope, but I also felt like he was clowning himself at the same time because he said next time I talk to Disaster, I'll do it with a 40 cal. So he basically saying he ain't gonna throw the hands with Disaster, he's gonna come with a gun. But even though it was a fire line because he's on the song with 40 cal, so it's like next time I talk to you, I got a 40. All right, whatever. But kind of it was surprising to me. I say he went up a level with his bars, and but I just don't see him performing or showcasing anything to the level of JAG. Especially if JAG sticks. I feel like even JAG don't even need to do bars, really. Because these battle rap fans, like, this is why I tell Cass. These battle rap fans, they not looking for no bars. They're not looking for no wordplay, really. What they looking for is special moves. So I feel like JAG's special move is his flow. If JAG just stick to a God flow, like his God flow, stick to that God flow, fuck him up with it, fuck him up, like switch it up on him. Like it's even like I'd say with Enes, but I feel like a lot of these old school battle rappers, these guys from the past, just stick with your flow. But JAG flow is crazy. Probably one of the best flows I ever heard. Like I remember just hearing that Meek Mill diss. That's how I really got accustomed to his flow. That Meek Mill diss he did like back in 2011, 2012. He bodied that dude. He bodied Meek Mill just off the flow. I was like, man, this guy is a monster. I feel like JAG if he just stick to his flow, Math ain't gonna be able to touch him because Math, I don't know, man. He kind of remind me. He's like a stronger Goods. Like he like a stronger looking Goods to me.
Well, just so y'all do know, I do think for myself, I don't think one way or the other because of anybody. You know, everything.
Hey, May, we not going. They everybody get it. You a boss. We not going to harp on that. Like we moved on. We let you go ahead.
But like, you know what I'm saying?
No, nobody going. Nobody. Look, I'm pretty sure everybody heard what I heard. You said you got to get more information on this and stuff like that. Now, I wasn't saying that you was taking. I'm not trying to say like, oh, you just copying off of us. Mm-hmm. I was just want, Just general, I'm just off a fan. I'm going this off a fan perspective. Off a fan
over bullshit all day, every day. I prefer quality over bullshit all day, every day.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. We all, of course.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. They like the bullshit.
No, bullshit just like, sound. But like me, I'm just going off a fan perspective. Like, if somebody telling me something, or they choosing something, or they picking something, I'm a nerd. So I want to know why that person picked it down. I'm a nerd on that aspect. Like, I gotta know why. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want breakdowns and stuff like that. But like, I got you. Like, they ain't thinking that.
I can break it down. I apologize.
All right, so Murder Mook says Math is going to die if you don't take JAG serious. I agree with this statement. I feel like Math is going to die even if he take JAG serious. I feel like he's just going, because like that you know what told me that it doesn't matter what Math Hoffa says out his mouth. It was a Serious Jones battle he did last year around September. Mm-hmm. They was talking all crazy. He was talking all brolic. They was talking about they was with the shits. And that was the most that battle was sugary at best. That battle was sugar water. Like, I swear, man, that shit was sweet. Cause these dudes ended up being best friends at the end of the battle. They're talking about they're gonna smack each other. They're talking about they're gonna beat each other the fuck up. Somebody gonna get choked out. At the end of the battle, that joint was sugar water. They hugged up. They happy. They best friends. They a couple. So Murder Mook, and this is Math. And this is the thing though. This is Math Hoffa serious. Math Hoffa said you're gonna come in there serious. His bars was doo-doo, absolute trash. I didn't like it. You can't and they said that some of his bars he spit was recyclable bars. How are you recycling trash? You can't recycle trash. You can't recycle trash.
Because YMF, one thing I realized, battle rap is a measuring stick to tell you what type of person you are. Most of the time, if you just listen to whatever the so-called knucklehead bloggers that's down with the URL, and whatever they say is hot, you say it's hot, it shows that you are a follower. If you have your own mind to be like, I like this artist because of A, B, C, and D, then it shows you that you're a free thinker. And that really makes you know who you dealing with by who they be picking in battle rap. And that's what happens a lot of times with this whole battle rap culture. And that's why we here to make people be free thinkers. Stop just going with what these other battle rap bloggers on the other dial be telling you. Because I watch some of these other bloggers, and it's clear people win a battle, but because they don't like the person, they got all kind of negative stuff to say about the dude, and it pushes people to say, oh yeah, they lost. No, they didn't lose.
Right.
Stop listening to people. I just need to put that, on the table.
Yeah, I agree. Take your emotion out of it and take the content of it and judge it based on the content of it, not anything else. Come on now.
But when Murder Mook says Math is going to die if you don't take it serious, I didn't put the context. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it was like they was on Instagram Live, and Math Hoffa hit up Murder Mook, and Mook told Math that he heard JAG rounds. Sorry about that. This is the context. So when JAG told Math, he heard when Mook told Math Hoffa he heard JAG rounds, Math Hoffa said, all right, and how would you judge that? Would you say? And Mook was looking at him, it seemed seemed very serious, and said, all I can tell you is if you don't take him serious, you're going to die. And I never heard Mook really talk like that. But he told Math, like, I'm serious. If you don't take him serious, you're going to die. And, Math Hoffa, he kept trying to go to Cassidy. He kept trying to bring up Cassidy, JAG's relationship with Cassidy. He feel like JAG and Cassidy don't have a good relationship. But basically, this is, before we get into that, because it's going to be another topic right there. That's the context of why Murder Mook told Math he's going to die if you don't take JAG serious, because he has info on JAG rounds, or he heard JAG rounds. JAG spit the rounds to him. And yeah, so I don't know what y'all thought. You got any thoughts on that, or?
Well, I'm excited. Just, with everything that you're talking about and explaining, I can't wait to watch it. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds very exciting. I'm anticipating, something great out of JAG. And, Math, he's tied to controversy. Since I've been focusing on battle rap, that's all I've seen his name attached to, and it's very unfortunate because I'm not able to clear through all of that controversy to be able to get to see if where his talent is, and I think it's just very sad.
Well, that's not your fault, May. I'm about to explain why it's not your fault, May. It's not your fault because Math's ability to rap never spoke for him.
I feel that.
So
I absolutely
it's not your
agree
fault.
with
It's his fault. But
that.
at the end of the day, God wasn't calling him for battle rap. God was calling him like, yeah, you're gonna be a part of the battle rap culture, but not as a rapper. You're gonna be a news reporter. You're gonna be a journalist. You graduated. You graduated from the streets to become a journalist, Math Hoffa. That's what God told you. You know what I'm saying? Usually people have to go to college and stuff like that. He didn't have to, so he good. That's what's up.
That's good. That's dope.
That's dope. You know, black man.
It, like I said, and this goes back, tying back into, I need to see that you've put in the work. Pay your dues. You know what I'm saying? Because had he paid his dues, you know, and he was serious about battle rap, then I would know him for that as opposed to the controversy.
Yeah, definitely. Because this is just to make people think. Do you believe that Math Hoffa will be popular if he never punched Dose in the face? He never got punched in the face, and he never punched Serious Jones in the face. Like, disappear all that. Will anybody ever talk about Math?
No. And honestly, that's the whole point. Because, like, you know, how Math, to me, this is why I remember Math Hoffa getting very popular. Math Hoffa got popular off Disaster punching him. Like, once Disaster punched him, and then they kept talking about how all them New York dudes ain't do anything about it. Like, Charlie Clips was there. Charlie Clips was scared. Like, Charlie Clips at the time, he was number one on everybody's, like, top 10 battle rappers. So, pretty much everybody that had a top 10 list, they had Charlie Clips as number one. Charlie Clips not doing nothing when over there in the West Coast. He was at the West Coast. He was on the West Coast. So these East Coast niggas on the West Coast. So it was like all them Jersey and New York dudes ain't do nothing when Math Hoffa got snuffed. It was just a conversation that kept happening on for weeks and weeks and weeks. And then KOTD, they banned Math Hoffa. So King of the Dot banned Math Hoffa because it's such a, did they ban Math Hoffa? Yeah. Yeah, KOTD banned, they banned Disaster. Math Hoffa was already banned from URL for punching Dose or Serious Jones or one of them dudes. So Math Hoffa, the only league he can go to was King of the Dot at the time, like a big league. Once he got snuffed, I think Disaster got banned. And around that time, Math Hoffa's name was in a lot of battles. A lot of battles just off punching. Even then, after that ban, I think Disaster was able to get a secure battle to Cassidy on filmon.com or something like that for a big bag. And then even in that battle, you see Cassidy raps about Math Hoffa. But anyway, Math Hoffa been banned from every league for like years, pretty much. And that increases stock. Whenever he completed a battle, when he completes a battle, nobody talks about it. Whenever his battles was ended in controversy or ended prematurely, it's on everybody's mouth. It's on every battle rapper's mouth in their rounds and their interviews. And that's what increases stock. Controversy sells. Y'all know I say this all the time in private, y'all. Controversy sells, man. It's something about controversy that just keeps, like, even somebody hates you. And let's be honest, Math Hoffa gets a lot of hate. So I think the hatred propelled him to, like, the level he's at now. But it was never his rhyming ability. It's just the controversy that follows his name. So yeah, mate, it's not any of our fault that we don't know Math Hoffa for his rhyming ability. We only know him for his controversy. But he's getting bags now. But he's getting. Look at what's going on with him. He's just battled. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's dope as hell.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that goes to show you that the battle rap culture now is not about your rhyming ability. It's not about your skills or your craft. It's about bullshit. And that's actually how the music industry is now. So when they come at people like Cass and like, yo, you industry. And I'm like, Cass not really industry. Cass ain't been in the industry since like what, 08? That's like 12 years. How y'all trying to say that he's not down to earth or he's out of touch with people because he in the industry, and y'all more in tune with the streets and in tune with the earth, but y'all don't never battle rap in the streets no more. Y'all battle rap on stages now. People had to pay a ticket price just to go in there and see you. Then y'all in front of a whole crowd like y'all putting on a concert. And it's not really a concert. It's supposed to be a showcase of battle rap ability or rapping or rhyming ability. And y'all doing power moves, dunking, and doing all this weird stuff. So it's not, y'all entertainers. You're not battle rappers. Y'all not going for the art. Y'all going for the entertainment aspect of it. And a lot of this stuff that's entertainment wasn't a part of the culture.
That's why people used to always use the analogy that battle rap is like WWE wrestling.
And that's exactly what it is. So, all right, Method Man versus Math Hoffa is dropping soon. Do y'all want to see this? May, I want to start with you, May.
I like Method Man, so I'm always willing to listen to Method.
Word.
That, like, for that reason alone, like, done. I love Method Man.
Word.
Simple. So simple sometimes, but yeah.
My whole take on this situation, unless Stu, you want to jump in here real quick.
What I was gonna say is, yeah, I definitely want to see this battle, right? For several reasons. First reason I want to see it because I like to hear lyrics. When I listen to hip hop and I listen to an MC rap, I want to listen to what he's about to say, how clever he is with his words, how he got like his punches, his quotables, you know, his schemes, his cadence. I want to see what it sounds like. And that's what I want to see when Method Man steps in the ring, how he gonna come and what he gonna say to Math. The second thing, I know that a bunch of criticism gonna come. You're gonna hear, oh well, the reason why people say Method Man won is because he got all the fans and stuff like that. Or you're gonna hear people say, oh, he don't belong in this culture because he's an industry rapper, all kind of dumb mess like that. But the whole point is, listen to the battle, people. Listen to the lyrics. And whoever has the more clever lyrics and a more clever sounding wordplay, that's who you should be saying wins the battle. It shouldn't be about anything else but the words.
Facts.
I fully agree.
All right, my whole take on this. Number one, why is Math Hoffa allowed to battle these dudes that is household names? Why is he getting these looks?
You want to answer to that, or are you just saying that out loud?
I definitely want an answer to it. I want an answer to it.
I'm gonna say it like this, because Math Hoffa licking boots to the industry people. Like he's kissing he's kissing Method Man's ass probably in the background and stuff, trying to get that bag, chasing the bag. That's pretty much it.
I wonder if they because one thing is Math Hoffa, did Math Hoffa get a big bag to pay these dudes? Like, did he like? Is Math Hoffa or is Method Man doing this as a favor to a friend, a homie that's a part of the industry now? You can see that Math Hoffa, he just was judging battles on URL Caffeine. I'm just trying to figure out how did this conversation, what took place in this conversation for them to do a battle? Like, where's the history to it? Like, what is the end game to it? Is it to propel both artists' names? Like, what is this?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm like, you say to yourself, what's on the mind of Method Man to battle Math, who's a nobody, when he should be battling another MC that's known to have bars? You know, like he could have picked so many people. Why he picked Math of all people? You know, even from the battle rap side of things, there's other battle rappers that's way better lyrically than
or
Math
people.
Hoffa.
or people that I perceive had a better relationship in the battle rap industry, like Tay-Rock. I'm surprised that he's not battling Tay-Rock. Like looking at the URL brand, I would expect Method Man to battle one of these dudes that's on this caffeine shit, like Tay-Rock, even Daylight, Geechee Gotti, Sue Surf, even. Like, it's so many of them dudes that's on that URL brand. I'm surprised that didn't happen. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get how this conversation took place. Like, yay, you know, it'd be a great showcase or a good idea. Even though I heard, hold on, hey 3, you told me this battle was recorded by what's the white boy name?
Avocado.
Yeah, right.
That's the rumor that he did it. I'm not saying that he did do it 100%. What they say, that's the rumor that Avocado filmed it.
Okay, remember when it came out that Avocado, he couldn't do the camera work for URL anymore while they showcased on Caffeine? I don't know, not anymore, but they pretty much removed him from one of the showcases. Yeah, what I'm trying to figure out.
He Gnome 10, I think it was.
So basically, to me, I feel like this isn't. It goes into my other question about why wasn't Tay-Rock or anybody else chosen, but now it's becoming a lot clearer to me that you informed me that Avocado is the one that did the camera work for this. It kind of becoming clear to me that URL and Smack has nothing to do with this showcase. I feel like Math Hoffa been paid a bag. Not Math Hoffa. I feel like not Math Hoffa been paid a bag. I feel like Method Man has been paid a bag. And not only is this battle, because if you notice, if you look at the previews and the trailers for this battle, there's not really a league to it at all. It's just Math Hoffa versus Method Man. I feel like this will not only be a showcase for that battle, but also a showcase for a new league that maybe Method Man and Avocado are planning on creating or bringing out. Because like honestly, Math Hoffa, out of anybody, he has no contractual obligations to any battle rap league. Avocado, he got his nigga wake up call, even though he's a white boy. He got his nigga wake up call that he can be replaced anytime with URL. So I feel like this Method Man, Math Hoffa battle that's being shoot by Avocado is an introduction to a new league or a new venture between all three men, Method Man, Math Hoffa, and Avocado. But if it's only two of them, it's gonna be Math Hoffa and Avocado, and they gave Method Man a bag. I just trying to figure out how this battle came about. I want to see it, but since it's not live, and like me, I want to see battles as live because, you know, editing and all that stuff can happen, doctoring of the footage can happen, all this weird stuff can happen to the footage. So I want to see the battle, but I feel like it's gonna be edited and doctored in a way to make both men look good. But I want to see if this is going to be an announcement to a new league, an announcement to a new business venture between all three men, or between Avocado and Math Hoffa. I feel like that's what it's going to be about. I feel like, and this is me speculating though. This is not me talking facts. This is me speculating. I hope y'all know the difference.
Track. I really think you're on the right track, YMF, because with the controversy, with the most recent controversy with surrounding Math Hoffa, you know, I did start paying a little bit of attention to him, and he was talking about, you know, major opportunities and stuff that have opened up for him and whatnot. And so this might be exactly, you know, what it is.
You get what I'm saying though. Like, what makes sense? Like, what makes reasonable sense for them to battle? Where is the reasonable sense? Like with Cassidy, when Cassidy came back, he battled against Disaster. It made super duper perfect sense because Cassidy was getting $250,000, and Disaster he had nowhere else to go because he was banned from KOTD. He wasn't going over there to URL New York because he was going to get jumped by Math Hoffa and his people because you're going to his city now and they're going to be planning on whooping your ass. So he had his back against the wall because I'm looking at it from both men. Like Cassidy, he getting $250,000. That's all he ever asked for. Whenever Mook was calling him out, he asked for $250,000. He couldn't produce that for him, so Cass said, "I'm gonna focus on my career." And Disaster is back against the wall. He had nowhere else to go. He was able to get an investor, a billionaire, and David Aoki to invest in him. And David Aoki and them asked him who he wanted. He said he wanted Cass. And Cass told the ball his price. He was willing to give Cass $250,000. That's how that battle came together. So like with this one, there's Method Man versus Math Hoffa. I'm just trying to make reasonable sense. Like it makes no sense for like DM3 was breaking down. Method Man, a legend, somebody, a household name, battling essentially a nobody.
Yeah, I was gonna add into what y'all saying. I think that you're you're opening up a door that makes sense. Because that is like a power move. You know, Method Man is connected to people who got money. You know, because Method Man is on TV. He's been on The Wire. He's on a new Power show. He's been on Law and Order. He's been on a lot of stuff. So he touches his hands and elbows touch a lot of people with money. So he probably is, like you said, going into a venture with Math to create a new league. You know, because he sees the benefit. Because he probably says, okay, Caffeine done gave smacking them this kind of money, so that means that's money in battle rap. So let me get myself into this before it really blows up. You know, we all know the industry don't make money on records like they used to, so they got to find a new way to get this revenue. You know, so I get what you're saying, and I was gonna say something else. When it comes back to me, I'll remember. Go ahead.
I'm going to add on to what you just said, 3.
People talking, and I think maybe that's what their idea of doing this was. You know, putting Method Man against Math Hoffa. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get people talking. Why? You know what I'm saying? All eyes on them now. They're getting the bag. You know, it really does make the most sense.
I remember now what I was about to say. I say on the other side, they may try to play the culture. By the time the battle starts, they'll probably say something like, everybody, this is just a scrimmage. This is just a sparring match. This battle doesn't really count. We just want to see what kind of bars Method Man has. So if Casey really has a battle, it could be something like that too. It's just something to think about.
They're using it as promotion. You know what I'm saying? To get those gears grinding and everybody like ears perked up to.
Because I just thought about it as y'all are talking. It makes me think. Method Man has the phone numbers to every industry artist who has been a battle rapper. So he make a league where it's industry rappers battling each other, you know, or pulling certain battle rappers that will act a certain way to battle some industry battle rappers. Because you know, Method Man got Jadakiss number. Method Man got
But also the add on to that,
you know,
the add on to what you're saying right there, bro.
Go ahead.
Absolutely, but I take it a step further than that. Just him having connections to these guys that battle rap before. That $113 million that Caffeine raised for battle rap content, it is not all going to URL. So people right now, even us, should be paying attention to that. If you try to start a league, or you try to start something that has battle rap content, it might try to get $1 million or something. Because they raise that money for battle rap content. And I see like these little corny little podcasts and blogs like Let's Talk Battle Rap and all them. And I see them getting little platforms on Caffeine. So I'm pretty sure like, you know, Caffeine is throwing them a bag, you know, after they sign those contracts for that bag. But we don't know how much money they distribute. And of course, you know, Smack URL, since it's the Premier League, is probably getting a big percentage of that money that was raised. But if somebody can get like they can get like a half a percentage of that money, and that's probably like what, $10,000 0.5%. Like that's $10,000.
Well,
So they
Dragon
could.
Slayer put 3 battles out, and we have another one dropping pretty soon. Mellow 1-5 versus who's he battling this time? Oh, Mellow 1-5 versus Sasuke Fame on Dragon Slayer Entertainment. So we getting that in.
All right, so I forgot my point. I forgot my point. But
Other
oh yeah. My point is basically how Math Hoffa and Method Man is looking at this whole thing. They probably looking at it like, damn, we can get some of that $113 million that they probably didn't pay all the way to Smack. And then we could showcase like what you were suggesting, one of y'all was suggesting, I think both of y'all suggesting this, that they're gonna be able to get mainstream artists onto this league because now they don't have to battle against these weirdos on URL. This league represent what they're used to, what platform and what guidelines and rules they're used to. So in an instance, this could probably be a positive thing for battle rap culture, bringing back the real battle rap culture, of course, with Dragon Slayer Entertainment there. You know, so now we got like, you know, another representative of the real battle rap culture, and it's going to be led by Method Man. Even though I want to give Method Man, I'm going to deduct some points from him because I seen that freestyle on Shade 4-5, I think Sway in the Morning show, and he was with Black Thought, and he pulled out a cell phone and had to read his raps off of a cell phone. Method Man.
Oh yeah.
Method Man.
I seen that picture of him when he was on Sway in the Morning.
Yeah.
He pulled his phone out. Yeah. That you lose points for that.
Yo. You know, I remember that. You know, I never was going to forget that. Even though before Method Man came back to battle rap, I was never going to forget that video because I seen Black Thought and I'm like, oh shit, this is going to be fire. And I seen Method Man on there. I got crazy. I was like, oh, Method Man and Black Thought? And then Method Man was like, hey, yo, dog, I ain't going to lie. This dude too good. So I'm going to take out my phone. I'm like, this nigga.
Shit.
Yo, YMF, I got to say this for the people in the culture. Any MC who pulls their phone out is exactly equal to when Cannabis pulled out the notebook.
Facts. That's facts. No, that's true. That's facts.
If you can't memorize your rhymes, then you shouldn't say them.
I agree.
All right.
Just the way you guys say things, like it's so like honest. You know what I'm saying? And people don't like to hear honesty. And me personally, I love it. So I just take the emotion out of it and, you know, take it for what it is.
All right, next topic. JAG says stop comparing him to Cassidy in battle rap. At least, this is, I ain't gonna say, I'm paraphrasing. I'm not gonna say this is an exact quote or whatever like that, but from certain interviews, I see him saying, you know, everybody keeps saying, hey, yo, the big homie got knocked out, the big homie lost, and stuff like that. And he's saying, you know, he's not Cassidy, so stop comparing Cassidy's skill set to his. Like, whatever happened with Cass and however it ended up does not speak for how he will end up and how his skills will represent him. So he's asking the whole culture and whoever else, stop comparing him to Cassidy when it comes to his skill set in battle rap. What's your thoughts on this?
May you want to go or you want me to go ahead?
Go ahead. Take it.
Okay. First thing I like to say is just like Kendrick Lamar said on one of my videos, I got a post where it says, Kendrick says, if you can't keep somebody off your mind, then that means they're supposed to be there. So every time Cassidy comes out somebody's mouth, that means Cassidy's supposed to be there. Cassidy's supposed to be on the top where he belongs because everybody's always comparing themselves to Cassidy. I don't care if you industry or you a battle rapper or if you an MC in your mama backyard. Everybody wants to be Cassidy when it comes to being a battle rapper. So one, to me, that's not even an insult. That's a compliment. So with that being said, but I understand what JAG is saying. JAG is saying, I'm a different MC. I'm a different animal. I'm a different beast. So stop, bringing up my big homie and saying stuff about him. It's about me. It ain't about him. I want all the smoke. Like was it Pusha T say? I want all the smoke. You know, don't worry about nobody else. So I get what JAG is saying, and this is the thing that these guys got to realize. Stop bringing up Cassidy. Just worry about who's in front of you. Eat your food that's on your plate. You know. Oh, and then the last part, like that dude down the dial, Henny Man, he says, this is an opinionated sport. This is an opinionated sport. So if it's an opinionated sport, then you can't say Cassidy lost nothing, because there are thousands on top of thousands of people who believe Cassidy beat Arsenal, and I'm one of them. I definitely believe that the battle was not that entertaining, but lyrically, Cassidy was way better than Arsenal. So it's an opinionated sport. So people stop saying who won or who lost. And I'll stop right there.
And some things of the culture is not even based off opinion. It's just based off the science. And the science always represent the facts. Go ahead, May. You was about to get into it, May?
No, I was actually reading comments, and I apologize. My other phone went off. I didn't realize I had that one on.
Oh, that's fine. I see Ant saying nobody compares themselves to Cass at all. He lost his last battle. He dunked on Ars. Yeah, I ain't like Cassidy dunking on Arsenal. But I ain't gonna agree with you on that, Ant. Cassidy definitely didn't lose to no Arsenal though. Ant's a hater. NRG Day Moon, shout out to her. Hey, Day Moon, you gotta hit me back up, baby.
Opinionated. That's my new thing. I'm gonna say to everybody who ever say Cassidy lost. Opinionated sport. That's your opinion. Bills. That's what I'm saying. Does your opinion matter? No.
So, all right. So JAG, this is what JAG is saying. This is what I'm paraphrasing, and I gotta understand. Like, to me, how I feel like JAG is pretty much frustrated with hearing Cassidy's name coming out these people's mouths, like these bloggers, these artists, whenever it comes to him. Because like JAG is pretty much trying to say, hey, look, I'm my own man. I paid my own path, and yeah, I was vouched by Cass. That's a great look. But y'all can't now when now y'all can't keep comparing what he did to me. Cause like that's just like the same thing. It's like if somebody told you your brother did this, so that means that's you gonna do that. Your big brother did this, so that means that's what you gonna do. That you ain't gonna like that shit. Like, yo, how you comparing me to what my brother did? Of course I'm gonna rock with my brother, but you can't say I'm not as good as a fighter or I'm not better than him if he lost. You know what I'm saying? But this is why I feel like JAG is frustrated with that shit, because I feel like JAG probably could have said this a lot better. But who knows? Maybe he felt like he needed to say it this way so that people would stop, putting them or joining them together. I will say this to JAG, because that's my nigga. JAG, my nigga. I fuck with JAG. JAG, the way I know you, JAG, I know you through Cass. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it. Talking to Cass can be a frustrating process. You know what I'm saying? Like, suggesting anything to him and shit can be a frustrating process. But I'll give Cass one thing that makes him a real nigga. He'll let you go ahead and tell how you tell. You'll say how he feel. That nigga will not hang up the phone. That nigga will fucking try to make you get his point for like 2 hours if you're not busy. Like, trust me, I know. Me and Cass went at it back and forth and stuff. Certain things I ain't agree with him with, but one thing I could tell is that nigga is definitely not compromised in any way that they say these industry artists are when it comes to that little secret society. To me, like, being around Cass, and I'm just a regular nigga, like y'all. To me, when I was around Cass, I didn't feel like Cass was like a star. He just felt like a regular nigga to me. Like, he didn't feel like somebody that was like that was on some different dimension or something like that. He felt like he was, to me, I ain't get no weird vibes from him. I ain't got no weirdo vibes from him. He felt like a regular nigga to me. Like a person that you can, like a human being. So, but he ain't a regular nigga. That's the point. He ain't a regular nigga. He a legend. So I just feel like, like, yo, look at all these other people that vouch for me, like T.I., all these other niggas I did work with, all these other niggas I did stuff with, and y'all niggas keep trying to act like I'm a little nigga like y'all. Like, so Jag basically talking to these battle rappers like, stop trying to act like I'm below y'all, on y'all level. I'm above y'all niggas. And my skill set is going to showcase that. So if you feel as though you focusing on cash, you're going to lose. And you just underestimate my ability. So I feel what Jag is saying. I just feel like he was frustrated. He could have probably said it a better way. He could have just essentially just avoided the whole situation just by not even feeding into these niggas. Because that's what these niggas is about. I remember I had a conversation with Jag about Battle Truth. Jag wanted to smack the shit out of Battle Truth bad as shit. So like I got in contact with Battle Truth, and Battle Truth wanted to argue with me. But he been calling out Jag. He trying to drop it. He dropped the diss track on Jag or whatever. But he kept trying to get an argument with me because the last time we had a conversation, I revealed that Battle Truth wanted to get his piece sucked off by another man when he was locked up. So he was upset at me for putting that out there, and he's telling me I'm not a respectable person, and that if Jag is on the phone and him and Jag is on the phone, he want me to be respectable and introduce him a certain way. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing all that. So Jag wanted to beat Battle Truth the fuck up. I tried to get it done, Jag, but Jag already know. I said he didn't want me showcasing that. He wants you to go on his show. So yeah. Mm-hmm. I know Jag. My main thing is me telling that story. Jag is going to respond off his first thought. He's not going to sit there. If somebody calling him out, if somebody talking crazy about him, he want them then and there. He want them immediately. Because he called me, he was like, yo, get Battle Truth right now on the phone right now. I need him immediately. I want to talk to him immediately. I said, all right, I got you. I'll see what I can do. I don't have his number. And then I somehow pulled some strings, got his number, got him on the phone. Battle Truth wanted to argue with me. And I was like, listen, nigga, they ain't between me and you, nigga. Jag is between you and Jag. You're like, what Jag want to talk about? I want to say what Jag want to talk about because I wanted the rest of the public to hear it. Because I ain't gonna lie. That shit was gonna be funny as hell, but Jag Battle Truth wanted to argue with me, so unfortunately we couldn't get that down. We couldn't get that. But look, I had it for you guys, man, but Battle Truth said fuck that.
Jesus, why am I?
But yo, Jag gonna respond off his first thought. He's not gonna sit there and contemplate. That's why I said I feel like if he would have had time to sit there and think about it, I think he would have said it a little bit better. Even though I don't find nothing wrong with what he said, with him and his confidence in himself, because that's how you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be like, you're not supposed to take a second seat to anybody. You're not supposed to take a back seat to anybody. Nobody.
He earned that respect.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe he did. I believe he earned that respect. And I expect him to showcase his ability and showcase why he's better than this nigga Math Hoffa. But I also would say this though, people cannot compare Cassidy and Jag, because all right, Jag, you may not like this, but I feel like Math Hoffa is the weakest out of Goods, Arsenal, and Disaster. Just like I feel like Math Hoffa is the weakest out of them when it comes to the ability to rap. It's maybe Goods, maybe Good, but nah, I had to put Goods above Math Hoffa, honestly. If you go by Goods' resume, his resume is over Math Hoffa. So yeah, out of Cassidy's opponents that he came back against, Math Hoffa cannot even compare to them. But that's why I just feel like everything is in favor for Jag to get this 3-0 on this nigga. So that's all my thoughts on that.
It's gonna be exciting to hear and watch and all of that stuff.
Yeah, we got 7 people in here. Hit that like button, hit that comment or something.
Salute Damon. Salute Sun Yoban.
Hit that Cash App, $, your mom favorite. I need to put that up on the screen. It's like, no, I do that on my own shit. Your mom favorite channel coming back soon too, by the way, for you bitch ass niggas. I gotta talk to y'all people. All right, now we're gonna get to politics. Unless somebody got some final words for the last topic. All right, so
Kamala Harris as vice president. What do you guys think? I want to hear you guys weigh in.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, May. Hold on, 3, before you say something, May. I need you to talk a little bit more, May, because me and 3, I feel like, all right, y'all already know I talk the most. All y'all in the comments, who was talking the most? Y'all can say your mind favorite's cool. I need May to talk right here. I need you to say a lot more, May. I need to hear your voice. I need to hear your pretty voice. Maybe get 3 up in here.
Do you want to hear my pretty voice go in, or do you just want me to be my pretty voice? Because
you want to hear about May, go listen to her on Crown TV.
From what I heard about, if you guys want just sweet, just like you're just being read a story, go over to Crown TV. But over here, I open up a little bit. From what I've seen from Kamala Harris, I don't like it. I don't like her. I think she's garbage.
All right, let me premise this a little bit better. My fault, so I can give you a focus on this. Joe Biden picks Kamala Harris as vice president. Would this acquisition or this move by Joe Biden guarantee success against Donald Trump in November? I got Donald Trump down there. I got Donald Trump right here looking like a fucking boss. So I needed to say him. I needed to include him in the question. My bad. Joe Biden picks Kamala Harris as vice president. Do you see that as a strategy or something that will be well, of course it's a strategy. And of course it will be utilized. But do you see that as success against Donald Trump in November? Does it equal to success?
Strategy. The way that I'm seeing the numbers right now in the polls, it's very tied right now, and I've never seen that.
What?
Before Joe Biden put Kamala Harris on his ticket.
Hold on. You said it's tied up right now in the polls?
They're pretty like to where Joe Biden is actually ahead.
What?
I've seen that shit. Yes, I am not kidding you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm glad you've been paying attention, because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been paying attention to it. All I know is that he picked Kamala Harris. That's good information. Actually, I'm a little excited now. All right. What else?
I mean, I would encourage everybody to do their homework on each of these people before you start getting excited for them and about them, because there's stuff that just is inexcusable against human beings. You know what I'm saying? So I can't back that ticket.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. We're gonna talk about that on a different topic. We might touch on it a little bit. I don't know. Depends on where y'all go. Because y'all might get into it.
I just can't.
Hey, 3. What's up, boy? What you got to say?
Okay, first thing I want to say is I do not like this ticket whatsoever. I do not like Biden, and I do not like Kamala Harris in their politics, right? Also, I'm going to say I'm not a Donald Trump supporter either, right? And the thing is, I got into this with my fraternity brothers. We got our own little chat group online, and we go back and forth, right? To me, it's what Malcolm X said. Y'all being bamboozled. Y'all being hoodwinked. Before Kamala got even put on the ticket, nobody was messing with Kamala. And I say nobody was fucking with her. Because you guys don't understand, when these two was all their whole career, they've been putting people in jail. They've been locking up black people. How you gonna be putting somebody in office that put your father, your cousin, your uncle, your homeboy locked up with these laws that they be putting down? And then two, those who like guns, Democrats always trying to control your gun laws. So why are you gonna get involved with somebody that's gonna lock up your guns, gonna take away all your rights that you already have? People don't understand. It's like, you may not like Trump, but at least he let you be free to be an American. With the Democrats, they always trying to control something. And I'm just like, come on, stop it. Like, wake up, people. And then the last thing I'm going to say, y'all think Kamala ain't even black. Her mama's Indian or some shit, something like that. Just because somebody light skinned and just because somebody joined a black sorority doesn't mean you black. You know, I got white boys that's in my fraternity that don't make them black just because they in a black fraternity. People got to stop being spoon-fed and told what they should think. They should start being free with their own mind and say, hey, I don't like her politics, so I ain't messing with her. And with me, I'm gonna vote. The reason I'm voting is because my ancestors fought to vote. But I'm sure not voting for them, and I'm gonna vote for who I feel like I want to vote for. I'm done.
Well, you pretty much answered the topic that was nuts, which was should black people support Kamala Harris and Joe Biden? But you pretty much answered that right there.
I'll probably just give my thoughts.
No, you good.
They're not black enough.
Excuse me?
What to say, Mei Ling?
I think Biden said something about somebody not being black. Oh, if you don't go vote, you're not black or something like that. He made some weird comment.
Yeah. That's another thing. He said, if you don't vote for him, then you ain't black. Like, how does a white man tell you if you black or not? You know, that's like me telling Mei Ling she ain't got no Asian in her. You know, I don't know her like that. You know, I don't know her family. Don't tell me what I am if I don't vote for you. You know, you people don't understand. Y'all being treated just like your ancestor slaves was. They telling you.
Hold on, let me respond to
and who to sleep with.
Yo, let me respond to Ant real quick. Yo, Ant. Yo, you gotta chill with that narrative, nigga. Nobody always talking about Cass. And honestly, if you are talking about battle rap, bro, you kind of would want to talk about that nigga, though. Because all these niggas that niggas be fanboying over took a lot of shit from him. They wouldn't even been battle rappers if it wasn't for Cass. So no matter if I mention Cass or me and DM3 mentioning Cass and Mei Ling is more impartial or whatever as you feel, nigga. Yo, nigga. Stop being a hater. That's it, nigga. I ain't gonna get into it too much. I'm gonna just say stop being a hater, nigga. I'm gonna laugh it all. Stop being a hater, nigga. But yo, Phone Jones, shout out to you, nigga. I gotta stop saying nigga. But yo, should black people support Kamala Harris and Joe Biden? I want to just say this, man. Black people should do whatever the fuck they want. Do whatever you feel. But like Mei Ling said, do your research. Like DM3 Entertainment is putting out there, do your research. Get your brain up. Stop going with everybody else and what everybody else is telling you to do. Get your brain up. You're an adult now. You legal age. You're able to vote and make decisions now. Get your brain up. Stop being a follower. Start being a leader. Get your fucking brain up. And I'm talking to everybody, man. So black people, you should support whatever you want. But I understand when they say, should black people support Kamala Harris? Because she apparently supposed to be the first black woman to be on the ticket for vice president. I think that's actually a lie, though, because there was actually another time when a black woman was on the ticket for vice president. It was around the time Frederick Douglass was on. Was it Frederick Douglass? I might be wrong.
You might know better than I haven't done research for that part.
Yeah, I got. We will talk about this topic again. I'm pretty sure. Like as the months go on, we'll talk about this again. This time I'll be better, learn or have better memory on it. But I don't believe that. I believe there was another black woman or a person of color that was vice president. I think it was Frederick Douglass was. He actually was the first person of color to be on a nominee for vice president, and the person that picked him as a nominee was some white woman. So I gotta get back into my history bag. But
well, YMF, I'll give whoever's listening. I'll give you some history. Shirley Chisholm was the first black woman to run for president. You know, so they overlooked that. You got a black woman who ran for president. You know,
right? Yeah, I know some. I know it was black women that was definitely to like politics, and they was pursuing top offices like on that type of level. I'm. That's why when they try to sell that narrative now, it's kind of like insulting all of us that have a brain, and that's why I say get your brain up, because a lot of these narratives, especially that the Democrats and I'll say Republicans too, but all these guys in politics, they try to sell us it's bullshit and lies. It's not truth. And
yeah, go ahead.
And our media is compromised. Our news media is compromised. So a lot of the news we're getting is not telling you the truth and is not putting out the facts. There's a lot of things that's coming out from independent news sources that a lot of the major media outlets has not picked up. And I think it may want to touch on a lot of this stuff, but I think we should. I don't know. We could. But a lot of stuff you're talking about is stuff that I knew when Hillary Clinton was running for president, and this is before the name Jeffrey Epstein. This is before the name and all those names came out. It was already because she had those emails that got
the whole Benghazi
hacked
scandal.
in. Yeah, exactly. Like the emails that got hacked into. You know, I ain't gonna lie. This is how I've learned about all that stuff. It's not through black people. It was from these little white weirdos online, right? Some of these people be wearing like little devil worshiping signs and all that shit. But a lot of them motherfuckers was coming out with information on Clinton and sex trafficking, these islands. Like the main thing they kept talking about was Haiti and these islands around Haiti. And so I used to be talking to a lot of black women at the time. This is back in 2016, 2015. And say, why y'all still supporting Hillary Clinton when in the WikiLeaks of her emails, she's been shown to be funded by child sex traffickers, or these sex traffickers is funding her campaign, and these are facts. And what else happened? There's a lot of crazy shit.
We allowed the U.S. ambassador to be not only assassinated, but drugged through the streets. His body burned and drugged through the streets. They're
traitors. A lot of people that's in office
to get them out of there.
A lot of people that's in office are traitors. As the United States will consider them traitors. Like what they'll go by as traitorism. That's what they are. But you know,
if you haven't watched 13 hours. It's very closely depicted to what actually happened.
Crazy bad behavior. What's up, boy?
That went through this shit. So,
you know, one thing I want to say is that people need to realize that politicians aren't for you; they're for themselves. You know, bottom line, their own personal views is what they worry about. They don't care nothing about you. The only time you get helped by them is if it benefits them.
Yeah,
exactly. So whoever's funding their campaign is who they're gonna look out for, because that's the person that's giving them money.
That's why it's so important that we talk about topics as such. You know what I'm saying? So that people can get up and do their homework. And it's so easy to do your homework now. You just need to tap on your phone, and you're there. You have all the information that you need. It's out there. You just need to do the research. Do you really want somebody of that kind of moral character to be representing you? I absolutely don't. You know what I'm saying?
Like what 3 is talking about. I know if Nap City was here, crazy bad behavior. What's up, boy? I know if Nap City was right here in this conversation, he hear all 3 of us, and we say like, well, I don't support Trump, but back in 2016, when it was Hillary Clinton versus Trump, and they kept using this agenda, the narrative, the lesser of two evils. I said, why are you gonna pick evil anyway? Why pick evil anyway? Why can't you just have the decision not to pick evil? Why we have to pick evil regardless?
Hey, let me address that statement you made, because my fraternity brothers say that same mess, right? So I told them, just like you said, like, oh, well, that's the lesser of the two evils. I'm gonna pick the lesser of the two evils. Let me tell you what a wise man once said. He said it is better to pick an evil you know than to pick an evil you do not know. You understand? Because you can know, if you know what a person's gonna do to you.
He froze up.
Yeah, he did freeze up. Damn.
But yeah, I agree with him. You know with what he was saying there. Pick the evil that you do know. That way, you at least game. You know what I'm saying? With and move accordingly to what you need to do. You already know what you're expecting them to do. Welcome back.
Yeah, I apologize for that. People trying to call my phone while we try.
Yeah, now it's messing with my camera.
Sideways.
You gotta put that joint. You gotta put it on Do Not Disturb.
All right, there we go. I'm back. I apologize, people.
You have us twisting over here like we're like bloop, bloop.
Okay. What was the thing I said before I was rudely interrupted?
You were talking about, oh shit, because I finished his thought too. What was it? I got high before we started.
Yeah, I'm high too. I'm high myself. But he was saying something. Huh?
I said, go ahead.
Yeah, you were saying something about like with Donald Trump or something. You were saying some shit. But anyway,
because that way you can know their chess game and the next strategy that you have to do, so you can move accordingly because you have your eyes on them.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's what I was saying. Because look at it like this: if you know a dude is a KKK member, he's a card-carrying KKK member. He lived next door to you, and then you got another guy who lives on the other side of your house, but you know nothing about him, but you know he's racist also. You don't know how to move to the guy next door. That's not, you don't know how to move to the other guy, but the KKK, you know exactly what you need to do dealing with him. So like I said before, and I'll bring it back, it is smarter to deal with the evil that you know than to deal with the evil you don't know. And that's the problem with melanated black people. They get fed a certain narrative and they just go right with it instead of saying, wait, I'm going to think myself. And I'm not going with you, Biden, and I'm not going with you, Kamala, because I don't know nothing about you. But I know Donald Trump's an asshole, but I know what he does wrong, so I know what not to do when dealing with him. Come on, people, wake up, and like YMF say, get your brain up. Stop acting like you don't know how to think.
Exactly. And unfortunately, people is not going to get their brain up, and they're going to support Joe Biden. First of all, I know this is going to a different aspect of the conversation or topic or a different topic, but I'm not supporting no bad wench. And y'all don't know what a bad wench is, get your brain up and go do your research on what a bad wench is. But I ain't supporting no bad wench. You tripping. Because I'm damn sure, I swear, if Barack Obama was a bad buck, nobody would have been supporting him. It would have been even some of you simp-ass black niggas that would be like, I ain't supporting Barack Obama because he married to a white woman. So we ain't going to do that. We ain't going to play. But like on a more serious, no, this is serious though. This is serious. But on another serious note, Kamala Harris, you could just tell that she's just Hillary Clinton with a tan. She's just Hillary Clinton with a tan.
But you know what's crazy, YMF? Why people can't realize what's her last name? Listen to her last name, Kamala. That's an Indian last name.
Kamala is her first name.
Kamala's her first name.
Well, that's an Indian name anyway. So that's showing you she's not an African.
No, her mother. Hold on. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let you go ahead with that narrative. I don't care. She's not black to me neither. But she is black. She has blackness in her. She basically, like, her mother is basically her father. Her father
on the Breakfast Club, and she identifies as being a black woman from California.
Like, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I don't know. What is her mother and what is her father?
Her mother's Indian. Her father's light-skinned black.
So, okay. But that's what I'm saying. Like, come on, people. Stop.
Typically and medically, they go by what the mother is.
Hold on. Hey, May. Hold on. That's not true. Not true. Even with the parent, I mean, with you have a black men and you have kids by black men. But what I'm trying to figure out is this, and I'm pretty sure this is true. when a white woman have a child that's a darker complexion, I'm pretty sure they don't call them white.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to explain exactly. I look at my children, they're black. Those are my babies. They're black, they're Mexican, they're Chinese, they're mixed, right? But medically, I'm only talking medically, they go by the mother, what the mother is, not what the father is, the DNA of the mother. They also go by, so you know how people have step siblings from like their daddy's side? Yeah. Well, technically, if they, in medicine, science, they don't recognize those children as being siblings, only the ones that were from the mother.
The reason why I feel like
blood banking and blood typing, like it's deep, but
I'll get what you're saying. But I feel like with that, the reason medical and science does that is because everybody knows that child came from that woman because it came from her body, it came from her coochie. Nobody ever for sure knows is that really their father or that person really fathered those kids, because they can't know unless they been in the room and watch or monitor the woman and watch how many men she been with. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like that. It's mostly not all for just. I don't think it's really based off knowledge or scientific thought or theory. I think it's just based off society and just how women move. Like they know regularly. They did studies on this that women have more than one partner in life or at one time. So that's probably why they, you know what I mean, don't consider siblings that the father, because a man could claim children that's not his as his. A woman most likely never going to do that. Because a woman going to know that's her bitch because it came out her pussy. A man, he can only guess and go with what everybody else tell him. Oh, that's your child. Or unless a child look like him, and he be like, oh yeah, it look like me. But that's not always 100% accurate. So I feel like Kamala Harris, to me, when I look at her, she looks like a black woman to me, a light-skinned black woman. That's what she looked like to me. She doesn't look exotic or East Indian and stuff like that, even though that's what her genetic makeup is. To me, she looked like one of those bougie-ass black chicks with a stick up her ass.
But you know, that's
Indian features in her.
What I was gonna say. See, that's one of the problems with what America has a problem with. They go by eyesight only. If you look like something, they label you something, and you have no idea what the person truly is. You know, and that's the problem, especially with black people. They quick to put somebody in a category by the way they look at them. Because you know, you can look at a Cuban. If a Cuban never opens their mouth and they dark skin, a person, oh, that's a black guy. But as soon as he starts speaking fluent Spanish and you don't know no English, then you'll say, oh, he's Cuban.
Oh, he's Dominican.
Problem people got to stop doing.
They
got to stop doing, oh, just because they look like something, that's who they are.
But you know what? Black people, there's not only black people in America, it's black people globally. Because that same person that you're talking about, Cuban, now, forget Cuban. I'm not really sure about Cuban, but Dominican, it could be a Dominican that's black as hell. He come over here, he not black, he Dominican. You know, it's hilarious.
And I don't consider myself black. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm Chinese, I'm Mexican.
But you know, May, what's crazy, like what we're having a conversation with this, I know girls who look just like you, and their mom and dad are black. You know? So it's crazy
it's
how
possible.
People just go by the way somebody looks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But so before we end this, should black people support Kamala Harris and Joe Biden?
I think they should do their homework. I really highly suggest you do your homework before you go out and vote. Please do your research on these people and what they have stood for, what they have done, the laws that they've helped put into order and all of that stuff. Look it all up and then decide. But don't decide before then.
I'm gonna definitely agree with May on the do your research. But if you asking me personally, I'll be like, don't get hoodwinked. Don't be following them damn Democrats. Democrats ain't no better than a damn Republican. And y'all need to start waking up and realizing, take things in your own hands. And like May said, do your damn research. Find out who you voting for. And the last thing I say is, black people, stop getting mad because a black man's a Republican. Stop getting mad because a black woman is a Republican. A person could be what the hell they want to be. If they want to be a Republican, let them be a Republican. If nobody get mad at you when you a damn Democrat. And then the last part, and I'll definitely finish, y'all don't even understand, Republicans were black people back in the day before the damn white people took over the Republican Party.
Yep. That's a fact. Ding. We need those tokens. Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, the sound effects don't work right now.
Get it though. Bing, bing, bing. I'll do it again.
All right, go ahead and close us out, YMF.
What do I really want to say on this topic? Really, to end it out. Hey, look, I just feel like black people, man, is like just not only blacks, it's just the general population, mainstream America. They just dumb, you know. They're not gonna get it together. Not yet, anyway. It's a lot of us though getting together, man. Like I always say, we gotta stop saying Black Lives Matter. We need to get back on Black economics. Black economics matter, you know. Black financial freedom matters. Black ownership matters. Black business matters. Because we already tried this already. Hoping and praying and voting in people into these political offices, thinking they're gonna pass policy for us. No, what we need to do is we need to do like any of these other communities and these other cultures, build up black economic wealth, build up our families, build up our communities, then fund behind one of us that come from one of our households, a candidate from one of our households, or candidates from from all of our households, candidates that are us, and put money behind them. You start putting money behind them, now you got somebody in office that's loyal to you and your agenda. Simple. But it's not simple when it comes to putting that work in. So that's what we need to get our mind up, get our brain up, get back to work and becoming the biggest producers. Because back after slavery, not only was we the largest in producing things, but we was also the population that created entrepreneurship. Even in slavery, we was creating entrepreneurship. A lot of these adventures that's going on now, we came when we had no resources. Now that we on this government titty and giving resources for nothing, we ain't doing nothing. So we got to get back to doing something and creating something. You know what I'm saying? Get our own resources. You know what I mean? So, hey, y'all, this is the voice of the culture. This is YMF, the mom stickler. I'm with Dragon's Lairs Entertainment Battle Rap founder, Mei Ling Lim. Go check her out. Go check out our showcase, Malt Leezy versus... no, I heard Malt Leezy got a first round knockout. Phone Jones. Shout out to Phone Jones. He informed me on that. What is it? Sasuke Fame versus Mello 1-5.
Yeah.
Mello. I know him as Mello. I forget his numbers. I know him as Mello. Mello from South Jersey. That's how I know him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Mello from South Jersey versus Sasuke Fame from North Carolina. That's then that showcase on Dragon's Lairs Battle Rap Entertainment. Go check that out. Go follow them on IG and YouTube. And I got my man DM3 Entertainment. It's the Butcher, AD the Butcher, right here. You know what I mean? Putting up, you know, the voice of wisdom, the voice of insight. Check him out. DM3 Entertainment on YouTube. It's ENT with a period. Don't put the whole entertainment. But I mean, still come up either way. And then follow him on IG, Instagram. You know, check him out for boxing content, sports, battle rap, breaking down basketball. Even though he think that bum Carmelo Anthony is still good, it is what it is. Go check him out. And with that, yo, we're gonna end this show. Any last words by y'all? I'm gonna end it out. Somebody close out.
Salute. Thank you guys for tuning in. It was fun being back with you guys again. I missed y'all.
Likewise.
Thanks.
Right.
Good night. Have a good one.
Yep. And I just say peace to all my melanated indigenous Americans. Y'all know who y'all are. And peace out to everybody else. Everybody be good.
Love.
Get your brain up.
Lead boy on the track.
Young Super Saiyan, I been the man, I'm it, yeah, ooh. 30 bands gon' activate my wrist, yeah, ooh. Louis sees through Dior on my bitch, yeah, ooh. Sturdy, he might whip up a whip, yeah, ooh. I cannot love no thought, ooh. I fell in love with the money, yeah. I cannot love no thought, bitch. I fell in love with the money, ooh. I cannot love no thought, yeah. I fell in love with the money, yeah. I fell in love with the top, hey. I had to get to the guap. I got my city on lock. And I'm still rapping the WAP. I get my money in blocks. Bitches been coming in flocks. Fuck if you love me or not. My money double like pop. Call me the king of the crop. Yeah, my whole team strong. Pass out routes just like LeBron. You acting like you won. I'm still selling to your mom. Ain't no